Hey! Alright,
Yo,
so this is actually Club Talk episode fucking 11. We are
Pew, pew,
here
pew!
with,
11, 11,
first of all,
11,
we're
11.
here with your boy, your hero, some would say maybe even some kind of deity or god, wink wink T.
Day Savage.
And we're
Day
joined
Savage.
here
That's
by
him. That's who it
Day
is.
Savage as well. So, Mr. Day, we've been gone for a while.
For a while.
We got sick
Been
of
busy,
everyone
man.
asking to get onto the show, and we were like, fuck this shit.
We sick of y'all motherfuckers. Speaking of, we were gonna have a special guest today to talk about the hashtag quotation marks true 1% of GTA.
Really? That sounds interesting.
Apparently,
that sounds really interesting.
there's a true 1% out there.
This is really interesting. What the fuck happened to that guy?
But that motherfucker is asleep.
Oh,
Because he's a bitch.
He's not. Look, the
This
couch is
motherfucker-
empty. There's no one here.
There's no one here. It's just me and Creed. But y'all gonna watch.
OG episode.
We're gonna make sure y'all have a good time. We're gonna talk about
These are
some
like
shit.
these
We
are
got
like
some
the first
shit.
couple, the first like 2 or 3 we did by ourselves.
Yeah,
We're just gonna sit here and talk
OG.
about shit. The future for the show.
Because nobody
That's
wants
what
to
we're
hear
talking
anybody
about.
else talking about me and Creed because we're awesome.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about what our plans are for everything, what's going on, why we decided to take a very long break. We're just gonna call it season 2. 10 episodes per season. Call it season 2, but in reality, we didn't plan that. We just didn't fucking do it. You know?
Yeah. In reality, we just got lazy, didn't link up times, didn't
I
schedule.
mean, it's
we're
pretty
back.
exhausting
We're doing
sitting here
the
for
thing.
an hour, on the game and
Talking about nothing but the
Yeah.
fucking MC community and other dumbass shit that no
Putting
one cares
pressure on
about.
me.
But we're here again. We're back. We're
We
gonna
are.
do it.
with a sensor bar over our mouths this time.
A sensor bar.
We're
Apparently,
censored now.
apparently, some of our viewers are saying that we sorry. What do we call them? The
Our
guy
fans.
that runs the show. Some of the guys that run the show.
Behind the scenes, our
that runs the show.
camera team.
Yeah, our camera team, the guys that runs the show, the fucking director and producer, they're saying that we talk too much about other clubs and bash other clubs too much. But it ain't our fault. Bitch ass clubs get brought up in club talk. But we're not gonna talk about clubs too much anymore. We're gonna talk about the MC community in general. But don't cry if your club get brought up because someone says their name, because we have no problem talking about any and everything. But we will try to censor it a little bit for the bitches.
Try to censor ourselves because that's what we are. Apparently, we're actually an official news broadcasting.
Apparently, we have something to do with the rest of the world. I don't know.
We have to.
Apparently,
speak for other
apparently
people's
what me
minds.
and Creed say. Apparently, what me and Creed say matters for the rest of
To
everyone in the fucking world. But anyway, that's our producers and those people.
Also, it's not us. It's corporate from corporate up in the towers. They sent it down the chain. Let us know.
Anyway, let's quit bashing them before we get fired and they had to hire some better talk show hosts. Let's fucking talk about what we came to talk about. What our plans are for the future. Creed, if you want to go ahead and
Right.
touch on it a little bit first.
So what we've been talking about is a new kind of feel for the show, really, a new kind of thing. First 10 episodes, they're good episodes. People like them. We had a lot of good feedback. Real quick, did it? What you think was your favorite episode for the past 10 episodes?
This is gonna be funny to you because it's one of the episodes where we actually did bash a club, but it's because it was that Wild Boys episode where they were like, they came in and they, we were talking about 1% and MCs and MCs that don't really carry themselves as MCs, but they still call themselves that. And they tried to defend their point on how they thought, that all the things they were doing were actually a depiction of MC or a depiction of 1% or a depiction of a outlaw MC when in fact it wasn't, and we compared that and talked about that. And in the end, it pretty much ended up us bashing their club. But it was a pretty interesting thing, and I think we both got something from it, them and us. So that went pretty well. I like that episode.
That was a fucking dope episode. It was.
Road Rockers was a good episode too.
It was. I liked the Mongols episode.
I wish we could bring him back so I could ask him another set of questions this time. But
because do you know why I like that episode? Because they just did a job for us. He just fucking talked. He just talked, and I couldn't shut him up. Usually with most of our guests, we have to be like, hey, so something about this. And they give you like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you have to like try and force it out of them. And then eventually they'll break and they'll be like, usually, I mean, this is where the bashing thing comes in. I try to offend them to the point where they talk and try to defend themselves, and that's you get them to talk. But got a black bar.
Sometimes you gotta get under their skin, and make people talk, and how you do that is you bash them a little bit. If you're put in a situation where you have to defend yourself, you're going to defend yourself. That's what we put people in. It's club talk. We're gonna talk about club shit. You're right now. Your club is right here. Now this ain't no in the cut or no shit like that. Like we finna talk to you about MC
fuck
community
what year
shit.
your fucking club started in, bitch.
Yeah, don't nobody care about that. But we're gonna relate the community to your club. If that means talking about specific things in your club that relate to your fucking club, then yeah, we're gonna bring up your club.
For that counted as club bashing.
I don't know if that really. I mean, you didn't say a club in particular, so I don't think
you motherfucking. I was just gonna spout off a bunch of club names.
Hey, be quiet. We bashed it too much already, motherfucker. You're not getting me fired. I need this money.
I was just about to go around like 10 random clubs. But yeah, man. So the new feel of the show, that's what we're going for now. A little bit of a feel, which will be more okay. Let's talk about the community. What are these people's views on the community? And it'll be more people that you guys, people really know, So it'll be like, all right, you guys might know this guy. What's his views about everything?
Yeah, we're gonna try to get more small time clubs, a lot of big time clubs, and just so everyone sees a good variety of the community and their stance on different topics in the community, different problems.
Try and get people in different situations as well. That's what we're trying to do.
What I'm gonna start doing is I posted my story, questions that people have about the MC community or 1% or whatever, and we'll start putting y'all's questions in episodes. So we'll ask them the questions that y'all sent us, and you guys can kind of run the show yourselves with your questions. But of course, we're gonna be the motherfuckers talking with a sense of bar over our mouth. But you get to watch, see your question happen.
Also, if you feel like your club is unique, right? If you feel like you're a unique fucking kind of thing, you have a weird situation in your club, you've not seen on Club Talk before, fucking ask to come on. Tell us the situation, ask to come on, because that's what we're really looking for. People that are a bit different, clubs that are a bit different, going, oh, we'd like to talk about you guys doing this. Like we had Lady Devils on because they were an all-woman MC. We talked a lot about what that was like in the community. And that was a good episode because it was informative. Yeah, it was like okay, this is how it reacts to this. We were gonna do one with younger guys, and we had this episode lined up for.
I'm pretty sure they shut down.
Which they shut down, apparently.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do it.
Yeah, they shut down.
But probably because they're all kids, they shouldn't be doing an MC. They shut down. That doesn't count for club bashing. They shut down.
They don't exist anymore.
They don't exist the club bashing.
Better be careful, bro. Your censor bar is slipping.
Nah, it's so good. It's good.
Hey, what's the club name again? You want to say the club name real quick?
Chupacabras.
No, that's not the name of the club, dumbass. That's the guy that went to sleep. That's the guy that went to sleep. Put your censor bar back on. Put your censor bar back on. You say the wrong club name. Just put your censor bar back on, dude.
Hey, that guy fell asleep. If anybody's watching this, go send him lots of hate. Tell him he's trash and everything, that kind of stuff.
You know what would make me mad though is if he showed up like right now, was like, hey, let's do it. I think I'd probably still invite him in here.
Yeah, 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
Get him in here and be like, yo, dude, you're a prick. Why you late? Was he gonna bring any guys on with him?
I don't know. I think he was gonna be by himself. I mean, it's like 10. It's early as fuck in the morning. But
yeah, we've been doing our thing. Doing our thing.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing.
We've been busy. But let's actually talk about something productive while we're here. Fucking talk about some real shit instead of just telling y'all about our plans, which we can talk about forever because we're awesome. But
plans at the wazoo.
So I've been seeing a lot with in the community in general. It's just clubs breaking up, clubs disbanding, clubs popping up, disappearing, shit like that. What do you think causes that, Creed? What do you think is the leading factor in clubs shutting down in the community? Do you think it's the toxicity of the community in general? Do you
Nowadays,
think it's because they don't have good brotherhood? Do you think it's just the game itself? Are people just not wanting to play anymore? What's
talking
up with
about
these?
all right. So nowadays, like you said, there's been a lot. I mean, this time of year, the MC community does go through a bit of a thing. The clubs are shutting down now because it's October and the new games are coming out. Now, this leads on to another interesting topic. We talk about this for like a fucking hour straight. The whole Red Dead thing. We could talk about that for ages, about how that's going
Oh
to
my
affect the
god.
MC community and everything. But Mayans just launched the TV show, so I haven't really seen any spike so far. It's only been a couple of days, but I'm assuming when that gets hyped up, we're gonna see a little bit of a spike in the MC community because recently, like you said, it's been a bit of a downpour. There's not really. I mean, clubs that I would consider good clubs, I can name like two, one.
It's funny. It's funny you say that about the Mayans thing because yes, there hasn't been an influx in clubs and clubs popping up just because of Mayans, but there have been a lot of clubs shutting down and changing to a Hispanic name.
Yep.
If you notice that, we got a lot of them now. Some of them don't even spell their shit right. Like it doesn't even translate right. It's just fucking retarded. Some people literally put an English fucking word and just add os to the end of it and act like it's Spanish. Like no, you're fucking
Capito.
retarded. You're retarded, man.
Yeah, which is the whole, that's what happened with Sons of Anarchy. I was hoping it'd bring in more people. Like, Sons of Anarchy did a lot for the MC community, even though kind of faggots that came in with it. There were a lot of people that did come in with it. Because before that, it was really the people who played the
F
Lost DLC in GTA 4, and that was about it.
I think Mayans, the show in general, I haven't watched any of it, but I think it'll bring a healthier crowd in its beginning stages because he starts off as a prospect. So it's not going to bring in all those power hungry guys that just want to lead and
Oh, right,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
they're going to
blah.
think it's cool to be a
It might,
prospect
it
kind of
might,
thing.
it might, yeah, they're going to think it's
Yeah.
cool to be a prospect because that's what they saw. That's the
Yeah, that's
vibe that
kind
they
of cool.
got now.
I like that.
I don't know
Because
how
before
outlaw
they
it's
treated
be.
in Sons of Anarchy, they treated the prospects like bitches. Which, okay, cool, that's what Relentless do. But then when new guys coming in, they didn't want to be a prospect. They want to be fucking. They want to be fucking half sack, even though half sack was
Yeah,
cool.
they want to be Jax. Everybody wants to be Jax,
Yeah,
fucking president.
they didn't want
Grind
to
to be the
be.
president.
They didn't want to be
Run everything.
fucking. What's that one cunt that watched the old man get beaten up and then and then left and didn't say anything.
Who you talking about? Who you
Remember
talking
that?
about?
There was an episode. He was this prospect for them,
Talking about
right?
Rat?
No. There was a prospect for them, and he said, "All right, stay in this gym and guard the old man in the gym, right?" And then the guy came in with like an AK, and he shot up this whole gym. And then the dude that was supposed to be protecting the old man just ran away, and the old man got beaten to death.
Oh shit!
Pretty funny. And
Was
then
it the fat guy? Was it the fat guy?
No one wants to be
I think it
filthy
was
filled,
Rat,
though.
bro.
It
I'm
wasn't
pretty sure
Rat.
it was
His name
Rat,
was
bro.
no, because Rat made it to patch. This guy gave up his prospecting. He was only in for like
Oh
an
my
episode.
god. Anyway, we're talking way too much about Sons of Anarchy.
Hey
Continue with
man,
the
we're
fucking
Sons of
answer
Anarchy
the fucking question.
fanboys.
Fuck Sons of Anarchy.
Hey,
Finish the
that's
damn
what we
fucking
are.
question. Answer
Uh,
the damn question.
shit, I forgot the question. What was the question?
You were telling how you think that the MC community and the pop-up clubs and the
All right.
people trying to be in the MC community is going to
There's not a
increase
lot of
because of
clubs
the
around.
show.
There's not a
Shit
lot of
like
clubs
that.
around. If I'm gonna be fucking honest with you, there's gonna be less, right? Red Dead's coming around. It's fucked. That's what's gonna happen. When Red Dead gets here, a lot of clubs have already been saying, "Hey, I think I'm done with GTA." You can't really blame them. You can't. We're not gonna be doing that. Strike MC isn't gonna be doing that. But you can't really blame them. They've been playing the game. I mean, especially me. I've been playing the game for 4 or 5 years. You can't blame them to go, okay, I want something fresh. Fine, you do that. But we are definitely going to see a lot of fucking clubs, depending on how good Red Dead is. And it looks like it's going to be dope. If Red Dead fucking is crazy good, I guarantee there's going to be a fucking drought of clubs around. A drought.
Yeah. Yeah, I think especially I think it's gonna give us a better dynamic in the MC community because all those clubs that are on GTA for the fighting will move to Red Dead. Like
Right.
that's what they're gonna play because that's all Red Dead is. Now you can focus all of that energy into Red Dead. So therefore, all those guys that just focus on that, they're gonna be gone What are they gonna need GTA for? Now they can get on Red Dead and not have to deal with tanks and fucking jets and shit. So
It just sounds pretty nice. But
do the same thing.
Striker MC, as FFS.
Yeah, I can't ride a motorcycle on Red Dead, so I couldn't give a fuck.
Now, if I could build a motorcycle on Red Dead.
Now, if they put motorcycles and cuts and shit on Red Dead,
bike,
I'm totally in. Like, that is it. I'm gonna be like, yo, fuck GTA. There's no jets on Red Dead.
Future DLC, motorcycles.
Just motorcycles and horses. They should do that. They should do that on Red Dead. Just drop motorcycles. Like, hey, here's some motorcycles. It's the West, but here we go.
Hey, damn, that'd be dope.
Because cowboys ride motorcycles. Let's get it.
You seen that? They got fucking Gatling guns. I saw that on the thing. Rockstar.
They do?
They posted a screenshot of a Gatling gun. And I was like, oh fuck, it's gonna be fucked. But it's mounted, it's not. It doesn't look like you fit in your hand.
Mounted
it's on the
back
thing.
in the carriage or something. You can probably get.
Oh, it's probably in the back of a carriage, innit? Oh, innit? It's fucking in the back of a. It's gonna be in the back of a fucking carriage. It's gonna be in the back of an armored carriage, and then they're gonna throw your fucking TNT at it to blow it up. Oh, this takes 10 sticks of TNT.
4 of them.
Oh, that's gonna be fucked, man.
Yeah, and it's not like you could throw the TNT while they're riding. It's just.
Oh, get your homing TNT. Oh, fam, that's gonna suck dick.
No, that's gonna suck.
In Red Dead 1, they had an explosive rifle. Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it scared me. I went back and played Red Dead 1, and I found a rifle. It was an explosive rifle. I shot it. It was exactly like the explosive sniper rifle.
Damn.
I'm frightened.
All right, back to GTA because we already talking about fucking Sons of Anarchy and fucking.
It relates. It relates distantly.
Not really.
To the MC community. It does.
So, problems with clubs and how to deal with them. Like, what do you feel are the biggest problems with clubs in the community today, and what breaks them apart or shuts them down and shit like that? And what do you think they could do to solve those problems?
They are all cunts. Every single fucking one of them. Every single fucking person that I've met on this game is a cunt. That isn't in Striker MC.
I like how you're subliminally bashing other clubs. Like you just.
I'm not naming them though, so it's not bashing.
I mean, you kind of are. You're like literally everybody's a bitch.
I'm not naming it,
like,
though, man. It's so good. My sensor bar's on. I'm not
answer the damn question.
Everyone's a dick. Everyone's a fucking dick to each other. Alright, stop being a cunt. Alright, you want your MC to work? Don't be a fucking cock. Easy. Right? You're not fucking Hitler. You can't tell everybody what to do. That's not how your club's gonna work. You can't be a fucking dictator. You can't go in and go, alright lads, what you're gonna do for me is, I'm the president, by the way. I'm the president. I deserve more than you. I'm the president. You go do this all the fucking work for me. No, if you're a good president, your club will elevate you and trust you with more responsibility. Right? Your club will go, okay, I want my president to make this cool. When the president makes it cool on the fly, no one will really question it too much. They'll go, okay, yeah, I'll go with him. He's telling me to do this, I'll do that. If you haven't earned that shit, and you're just like, yeah, do this for me. Why? Because I'm the president. Then you're gonna fucking fail. You're gonna get a mutiny, and they're gonna rape you in the shower.
Yeah, but you shouldn't even be leading it like a dictatorship in the first place, because it's a club, a brotherhood.
Club means an assemblation of people.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
I don't know the definition of club.
I don't think you know.
Hey, I'm gonna write my own definition of club.
It sounded good though. It did sound good.
Assemblation. I don't think assemblation is a word though. To be completely honest with you.
I wouldn't know. I don't read. I don't know English.
You can't read.
I can't adult.
I'm doing a box on the street. In a little cardboard box, labeled Day.
Censored for life, because no one likes club talk anymore.
And then I tattooed the word savage onto your stomach.
You didn't tattoo that. I got it myself.
That's fucking. Why did you get that? How much did that cost you? Jesus Christ.
I don't even remember, dude. I don't remember.
Hey, man, but
fucking. It looked nice when I had a fucking 6-pack. Now I got like a little pudge right there.
So.
I got the
fucking
4
belly.
pack. And then the
When you're
punch,
an old man, you're gonna have
underneath.
you're gonna have a big old
it's
gut
literally
with Savage on it,
the
fucking gut.
words. Yeah, bro, it's just a fucking beer belly with Savage tatted across. Dumbest decision ever.
Fucking old man.
I was up to like 1 a.m. getting that tattoo, and then I had a PT test the next day.
Jesus.
Needless to say, I failed that PT test.
Yeah, I bet you were fucking paid like a motherfucker, man.
I was fucking. I got drunk too. I was
Being
fucked
punched
up.
in the stomach all the way there.
Fucking hurting. Had to do sit-ups. I did good on my sit-ups though.
Sit-ups? Oh, fuck that.
I
Jesus.
maxed them out. I maxed my sit-ups out. Yeah. Fresh tattoo, maxed out my sit-ups. Ooh.
Man, are you gonna fuck up the ink by doing that?
Yeah, a little bit, not much. It did. It came out good. It's still nothing really wrong with it. It didn't peel or nothing.
Send pics.
It's one of my best tattoos, actually. Healing wise.
Send pics.
No, you faggot.
What are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
I heard you.
What? What? That'd be gay.
What's your advice on how to deal with the problems in their club? Say, because not everybody's gonna listen to your advice about being a dick and, sharing this shit. No one's gonna listen.
Nobody.
So
literally,
how would
when they
you
see
advise,
that, they'll go, "Oh,
how
I'm gonna
would
be
you
more
advise?
of a dick."
How would you advise someone for dealing with those problems when they start in their club? Like recently, I mean, every club has their problems. Club has their problems, whether it's mutiny, brothers trying to fight each other.
That's a ship. Internal
mutiny.
things. And that's the way you should really, if you find your club fighting each other more than other people internally, fucking sort that out instantly. Because when you see that happening, when you see, okay, these guys are going for each other more than they're going for other people, then you're like, fucked. Good way to avoid that. I've been thinking about this a lot. Good way to avoid that. Get something to hate. Hate something together. Let me tell you, hate is more powerful than love. Let me tell you that. If two people hate the same thing, that brings people together like a motherfucker. You get all your boys to hate somebody. This
is something I'll say, and I'm gonna bring up a club in this. I'm gonna bring up a club.
Oh no!
But I'm not bashing anyone.
No!
Saying of the infamous exiled MC. Don't give us something to do. Don't give us something to do. Now we're not big on fighting and shit like that. We never have cared about it, but we will fight you if we're interested. If we want to fight, we will fight you. If the cause is good, and if we're just that interested in having a fight that day, we'll fight you. We will. We'll fight you as long as we want to. I think what Exiled says though, it goes a long way. Don't give us something to do. You don't want to give us something to do because we're gonna all be committed to it.
Pull together like a motherfucker.
yeah, and just whoop your ass. Like or not. If we don't whoop your ass, we could be chasing you for the whole time trying to whoop your ass. So
people hate more than they love, and it's easier to hate. So
but at the same time, that doesn't always keep the bond strong. You know what I'm saying? Just fighting. You can't
but it'll stop people
time.
thinking too much and trying to do stupid shit or getting on each other's nerves and that kind of stuff.
You don't want to get too far to the left or right side, right? You want to be in a good median. I think a lot of people say this. You want to have a balanced club. You know what I'm saying? People are always saying, "Oh, all we do is we're strictly a content club. All we do is ride." Okay, so what do you do when your members get angry and they want to go fuck some shit up? You just ride? Like that's not gonna help anything. You're gonna be mad at each other. You're gonna take everything out on each other. So essentially what you want to do to deal with those problems in life, sometimes you gotta go fuck some shit up, gotta go do something violent. That's what video games are for. People that's violent can go do something violent.
You want to see a lot as well.
Game and not get arrested.
We see a lot of we talked about this briefly on an episode before about just hierarchy voting. I think that comes into an issue I want to talk about. There's a lot of issues with clubs where they'll have their guys, right? The first 9, Notorious 6, that's us, or whatever kind of people they have at the beginning, and these people
respected people in the club.
Yeah, that have been there a longer time.
Like a council,
and that have been there a longer time. And then these people will have more of a loyalty towards each other, more of a thing towards each other. They'll depend more on each other. I think you got to try to pull away from that. It's going to be difficult, obviously, because you say if you mean they've known each other for what, like almost 2 years, coming up on 2 years somewhere, year and a half, something like that.
Creed, I love you, but I don't fucking know.
Well, it's a while
I don't know.
anyway.
I don't know.
But
It's 2 or 3 years. It's there. It's
so
just
if I
pretty.
came to Day, if someone says something to me today, he can instantly tell in his head, okay, that's Saint Creed would do. That's Saint Creed wouldn't do. You know, because you've known
Yeah,
someone a long
definitely.
time. Uh, and, and it can be harder to make those calls with somebody who's new. Say if a guy just got patched in, but you kind of have to try to work past that bias, especially if you're in a higher up position, because president roles and vice president roles and sergeant arms roles do matter in that sense, where you have to go, okay, and stop being biased. You have to look past your personal opinion and go for what's best for the club. And the whole thing of, all right, this guy's been in longer, so I'm more loyal to him. I'm going to put everything in his favor. You need to be completely equal when somebody gets in. He needs
I
to be
think
okay. He's
I
on the
think
same
I think
level.
a lot of that starts in early stages. I think
Yeah,
prospects and hang-arounds need to understand. Okay, first off, clicks can kill a club. Clicks can kill a
yeah,
club. I repeat
absolutely,
again,
100%.
clicks can kill a club, but clicks are unavoidable.
It's gonna happen.
What you want to do is make sure that these cliques are loyal to the club, the emblem, what you represent, what you are. They have to be loyal to that. Whether they consider each other more of friends, or they respect each other more than the rest of the club, or they love each other more, or they the best of buddies, they dick ride each other all the time. Doesn't matter. As long as they respect what you're doing, they want to be there, and they all respect everyone in the club. What you want to have is the same brotherly type of love with everyone. That doesn't mean that they have to like each other. That doesn't mean that they can't argue whenever they want to, or whatever the fuck. It just means that you have to have an understanding and respect for each other, and see each other as brothers, and always have each other's backs. In no way should that mean that when one guy or entity leaves the club, the rest of them go with his ass.
Right.
If you have guys in your club that you know like that, they probably shouldn't be in there. They probably should not be in there, because I can guarantee you they're only in it for each other. They should be in it for all of you, as a group, the organization, not as individual people. Oh, I'm loyal to this guy because I followed him everywhere and I die for this dude. Okay, but what you gonna do when this dude leave this club? And what if he don't want to be in this club no more? Oh, well, I'm gone too. Well, y'all can both get gone right now. Like, get the fuck out of here. We don't
Right.
want y'all.
You
Because
know,
that's type of shit that will kill your club. You don't want those type of click motivated guys in your club. You want guys that are motivated to be there, motivated to be a part of that. They wanted to join for their own reasons, not to follow some type of superior leader or friend, and
there are
guy
going to
that
be
they
some different
trust.
instances of clicks, though. Say, with different charters. Say, if you open up a club, you have three charters. Now, look, there's always going to be a point where you go, okay, all equal. If everyone knows we're the same club, everyone's cool and everything. But there's always going to be a point it's going to be easier to connect to somebody who's in the same charter. They're at your churches. They're there to speak. You're always spending more time with them. Usually, if they're in your charter, you're spending more time with them. It comes to a point where it's gonna feel a bit like that, and but you have to try your best to remove the biasm, to remove that, and sometimes it's gonna be fucking difficult, and I
Um,
and to
I
stop
find
that.
I find that something I find that something harder to do with younger guys.
Absolutely.
You're always gonna be biased coming into situations, especially if you have a strong opinion on it. But
Hmm.
what you want to do is make sure that you try to mediate your biased opinion. You try to look at it from a standpoint of, okay, this is what's best for the club, or, oh, let me understand their point. Let me get where they're coming from. Because if you come into it with a mindset that I'm right and no one else is right, and nothing anyone else is saying is making sense, nothing anyone tells you is going to change that. You're not going to be able to understand anything, and you're not going to get anywhere. When
What I
you
like
have
to do
two
is I
different
like to
charters,
just imagine myself in their shoes, right? So, faced with an
yeah.
issue, you close your eyes, you go, okay, I'm in their position. What do I do? And you just go, okay, and then that will really help you understand where they're coming from. My experience.
Or what I like to do is I like to take I'll ask them 2 or 3 times. I'll be like, what are you saying? Like, what do you think? Oh, this is how I feel. This is what I think. This is what's driving me. This is the initial thought that makes me feel this way. And I put that thought in my head. I say, if I believe this, if I thought this way, exactly how this person is thinking, what would I do? What would be my reaction? And usually it's either the same as theirs or, either worse or a little bit less. But it's enough for me to understand where they're coming from. And then I either explain why their first initial point wasn't very valid, or why they shouldn't feel that way as their first initial point made them go there. Or, I'll be like, okay, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. I get where you're coming from. We're gonna have to fix that. Usually it's the one before, but sometimes.
And fixing
I think
those issues and those cliques in the club, there's always going to be a separation. Maybe a little one, but there is going to be there just a little bit. That's not to say your brotherhood's not strong, you're not good. It's going to be a tiny separation, and that's okay. It's okay for that to happen. You're still that bond. You still have that. That's fine.
I think clubs get too caught up in well, I ain't even gonna go into that yet. That's another topic of discussion. But different charters, you're obviously going through different things. You know what I'm saying? Me and Creed in two different charters, we're dealing with two different situations, two different set of hierarchies, different personalities, different time zones, shit like that. Now, essentially, yes, we are a brotherhood. We all love each other. We all respect each other. We all play with each other. But the problems and the issues that we have to deal with will not always be the same because of our separate charters. So therefore, we may have different looks on things based on our charters. So therefore, the charter opinions may differ. That doesn't mean, that's bad. Oh, that's, it's charter against charter. No, that's not. No, it's not bad. It's just, you got to think of, okay, what works for us? What works for this charter? What's going on?
It's okay for different charters to have different vibes. It's okay. That's fine. Also, that's the way it works in real life, and the way if you've managed to recreate that on the video game, then I would say it's even a good thing. It gives people variety and things to choose from. Really, it shows personality and difference between your club. But yeah, it's going to cause issues, and you're going to have to deal with them. But it all comes down to, at the end of the day, who's still there, who's still talking, who wants what's best for the club. And if that's your number one concern, and you know that's your number one concern, what's best for this club, the entire club, then you'll do fine. Especially if you have guys that think the same way. That's what you need to find. You need to find guys that think exactly the same way.
Since you talking about finding guys, I'm gonna reach on the subject I was about to touch on.
Yo, you wanna find some guys, did it? You fucking fag?
No. I'm saying looking for guys. You said looking for guys, finding guys. But I think it's people don't get caught up in numbers, having a big size club or having a lot of people to play
100%.
with, shit like that. You get too caught up in that.
It's not numbers.
You start lacking in things. You start lacking in things that matter. You want to get guys that you can trust. You want to get guys that everybody has that bond with, that connection with, at least in the charter, at least in your charter. If you're accepting guys for, and they're fucking dickheads and shitbags just so you need numbers, just because you need numbers, they don't play the way y'all really like. They don't really do shit that y'all like in general, but y'all still gonna keep them because it's not that bad, I'll put up with them. Like, no, if you're putting up with somebody, they probably shouldn't be in your family. You're choosing them. It's not like their blood. You don't have to put up with it.
If somebody isn't meeting the standard of your crew, then you have to be man enough to say, listen, dude, you're not meeting the standards here. You either take their office position. Take their patch. If they're not doing what's needed or what's required for the club, or not showing any interest or love for the club, then maybe they shouldn't be in the club. Maybe they shouldn't be here. So you got to keep that quality up as well. Just because someone's made their patch, this is what we say. This is the thing that I always say in circumcision. I say it's hard to earn your patch, but it's harder to keep it. And that's what you got to try and keep that mentality of it. It's harder to keep your patch because you got to keep that
the way we run our club, everyone gets from the moment you get your full patch, you're just as important as the president. Everything you say matters just as much as what the president will say, because we don't run like a dictatorship. We are not strongly motivated by one person's vendettas or vibes or whatever ideals that they have. That's not how we run our club. That's not a thing that we do. I know people say everyone says it, and it's true. Everyone is a representation of your club, but that doesn't mean you all have to share the same opinion or do the exact same thing. What you vote is what you do. So that's why we vote things. We come up with topics, what we want to do in the club, whether one person, it doesn't matter who bring it up, we'll vote it. And then that whatever we decide, that's what we do. Because that's how we work. Because everyone's saying, everything you have to say, everything you want to do in the club should matter to the rest of us. That's how it works. It's family. We all matter. None of us are small. None of us are beneath the other. None of that. Everyone has a say. Everyone matters just as much as the other person. There ain't no mama or daddy. There's only brothers and sisters. Well, just brothers because we don't accept females. Suck it up.
Yeah. Because Striker MC is extremely sexist.
Yeah, we're sexist as fuck.
We hate women so much in real life. If you're with a woman in real life, we kick you out of the club.
I'm only married because, it felt like the right thing to do.
We actually forced David to move out of his house. He no longer lives with his wife.
Yeah, I live in a cardboard box on the street. I use the neighbor's Wi-Fi, and I stole a TV out of somebody's yard.
You can live with a man.
Pulled out an extension.
You can live with a man because obviously you need cuddle buddies, but...
gay marriage is definitely acceptable. Okay, that was a joke, people. Don't none of that is true. We're just completely joking.
That was completely true.
If you want to take that clip and act like it's real, then we don't mind.
It's gonna happen.
I'm pretty sure Creed's gonna get fired after that statement.
I'm a maniac.
Maniac. What were we talking about, man? You made me forget. Talk about some fucking sexist. You made me forget.
We were talking about chars and clubs and just overall love one another, because peace and love and world and peace.
Peace and love and happiness.
Peace and love and hugs and peace.
Kisses.
So, yeah, I mean that's just us really. How life's been going for the Club Talk boys. Learned a lot. Our club's been going through some awesome times, and we've been fucking chilling out, doing our thing.
Wow, get it out, Junior.
that was
what the
weird.
fuck was that?
I don't know.
Your club's been going through some awesome times. What the fuck was that?
You're
not sure about it? You're not sure about
stuttered.
it? Don't lie on a live broadcast, Creed.
Hey, but like I'm saying, learned a lot, and this is what kind of forms people in the MC community is experiences. Experiences throughout the whole thing. Like we said before, you said it before, Dede, you said,
I think
if we could go back and talk to ourselves a year ago, we think they were retarded.
Yeah, definitely. I was a fucking idiot. I'm still an idiot now, but I was definitely an idiot.
I'm sure in another year's time you come back and sit there on the Club Talk couch, you be like, you guys are fucking stupid. You don't know jack shit.
I can guarantee you, in a year, I'm gonna be like, why the fuck did I ever get on that duck shit? I swear, I'm probably gonna do that. I'll be like, why the fuck did I ever think that was cool? Why did I think that was funny?
Oh, man,
this is fucking
I
weird.
photoshopped my face into a fucking duck.
I called myself fucking Duck King. I got all these dumbass license plates. What the fuck? I can just picture it now, man. I can just picture it. Like fucking, what the fuck was wrong with me?
Just an interesting topic.
Man. I mean, the community. Oh yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Changes. Club changes, like because we've been through a club that's changed a lot in its attitude. Throughout.
Not in just in this attitude. We've changed immensely, like just in a matter of months to years. Like we've changed so immensely. Like,
I mean, we've survived, and I think if your club survives changes, that's good. If your club can't survive changes, then it's fucked. We've survived hierarchy changes,
I think,
attitude changes, everything.
And in any relationship, it's all about commitment. You know what I'm saying? This is a family. We committed to it. Whether the times are rough or the times are good, we have committed to it. Mm-hmm. When you find people that cannot commit, no matter what the times are, that's when you have problems. These clubs, they start up, they get in rough times, a bunch of people leave, and then they feel like, oh, I can't do this no more, blah, 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 blah. No, you let some dumbasses in your club that shouldn't have been in there in the first fucking place. Get some better guys and move the fuck on. Mm-hmm. Keep trucking. All that, I don't give a fuck if you got to stay a one-man club for a fucking year. What the fuck does it matter? You're playing the game, you're having fun, you're still meeting people, you are still doing the same exact thing. You're just by yourself right now. It's okay. Get you some people, work on it, get your hierarchy stable, get you some
Get you
bylaws
a
set
lady.
in, and then continue trucking. You good. I'm telling you, people get so hurt when shit happens and they're like, oh, this is the end.
Club's
We can't let
over.
this happen. The club gonna fall down because of this. And
Hey, that
no,
club ain't
man.
gonna fall down unless you
Nah.
let that club fall down. You could be in that club by your damn self.
The club can't fall, bitch. You dropped it.
Yeah.
That's retarded.
You dropped it,
It's an idol.
motherfucker.
It is a social
And
club.
it's smashed
fucking
on the
crew.
ground.
The only
It
way
broke into
it
pieces
goes down
on the
is if
ground.
someone hacks it
It's all
or
over
you
the
let
floor.
it go.
You trying to fucking sweep it under the rug because it's all smashed up.
Why do you do this? Why are you like this? Why?
Hey,
What is that?
motherfuckers?
Hello? What are you doing? Like, I'm gonna go get the pom poms out the closet. You over here cheerleading?
Nah, but I'm just adding on to the metaphor.
No, bro, you're like the one guy in the back of a rap song, just like, yeah, motherfucker.
Making it explain.
Yeah.
You know? I'm an excellent hype man. How do you know?
He said nuts. Like, fucking, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, I'm a great hype man. I love you know that. You want me by your side if you're rapping something. Now
I'm
we're
not
gonna take
rapping.
a 5-minute break. We'll you hear some hot fire lyrics from Creed Recon for 5 minutes straight. Okay, Daddy, throw me a beat. It's just a joke. It's a joke.
You fucking stupid, man. Bro, I can't play with you early in the morning. I don't know what it is, bro. You're just
Hey,
retarded.
Man, hey man,
You're
it's
fucking
good.
retarded, man. What time is it for you?
It's like 4 in the afternoon. It's good.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
What's wrong with me? What are you talking about?
It's something wrong with you, bro. You need mental health or something. Fucking,
Nah, man.
what's wrong
I'm
with you?
just happy, man.
Nah,
Just
man.
happy.
You need help. Nah, fuck that. You need help, bro.
Just,
I'm gonna call you a doctor.
Going through some
Fucking-
good shit, you know.
You go talk to Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, I've been doing this. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. All of us could go to some psychiatric help.
Oh yeah.
I can guarantee you,
There's-
if we said to
man.
the normal person that we sit on the game and live a whole nother life and actually like develop bonds with people that's like family, they would call us crazy.
I've noticed in the MC community, there are fucking crazy people. They're all insane. Well, I'm probably insane.
But no, we're all crazy. We're all the idea of it is crazy in itself.
But I have met some people on here that need actual mental help. That are mentally
Oh my god!
damaged.
Have you spoken to Jeff? I don't know if you've spoken to Jeff.
I've heard about Jeff though. He's
This
like
is
some
not, this
crazy
is not club
psychotic guy.
bashing.
He's
It's-
not in a
it's-
club.
It's person bashing because he can't stay in a club long enough to be a club.
But yeah, he didn't even like threaten you and Gunslinger. And he's like, oh, you guys, you know, kill you.
And
in real
then
life.
he tried to play. Then he tried to play victim. Like, I wouldn't have done it if you guys wasn't harassing me on game and try to keep me from playing. Motherfucker, how the fuck can someone keep you from playing the game unless they booing you offline? Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? I don't know. The man was sick in the head.
A lot of
He needed
people
really
are.
help.
A lot of people are, man.
Really help.
Really.
The fuck is really help?
I think, you know, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it's because it's the biker thing, but man, we are one toxic fucking place, as T would say. We are fucked. We got racists. Good. We got fucking. There must be like 50% racists in the MC community.
No, I think what it really is, dude, is any online social site usually has very toxic sides to it, unless it has a filter or some type of ban or block system.
Yeah, I think
shit
it's
like that.
video games in general.
GTA does not have that. It doesn't have that. And let's be honest, most people get on the game for that. They get on the game to fight. They get on the game to deal with that bullshit. They like talking shit to other people. That's what they get on for. So, you know, that's what they do. So then you come into that and you're like, oh, this is horrible. Like, no, motherfucker, that's just online, period. Like, that's what happens. Like, fucking dickheads being dickheads online. That's what happens.
Where people think they're invincible because they're behind the screen, you know. Look, I say anything.
Definitely.
These people ain't people.
That's
These people.
That's
can't
the
do
internet,
shit.
period, bro. When people feel like they're anonymous, They're
Oh, yeah.
gonna say shit they wouldn't say.
Yeah, one time I made an account on Pornhub Anonymous, and I just started commenting that everyone was ugly as fuck because I felt invincible.
I think I would do that on a regular account, but I don't know
Nah,
if I'd
man.
be on Pornhub. I
They're
don't
gonna.
think I'd be on Pornhub. Just saying. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Nah, man.
Alexis
Can you even
Carr,
make an
you
account?
ugly as fuck.
How'd you make an
You,
account on Pornhub? Do you have to pay?
I don't know, bro. I don't even know. I think you gotta pay. Pretty sure you gotta pay, bro.
I'm not paying for porn, man. I don't think I'll scoop that low, to pay for porn.
Really?
You paid for porn before?
No, I wouldn't pay for porn. I mean,
That's
why
a
would I
damn
pay
lie.
for porn
You
when it's free?
You're older.
It's fucking free.
You probably did when you were
It's free.
a teenager.
Creed, I'm only like 2 years older than you. Like
Still,
three,
bro.
3 years. 3 years
not
older
3
than
years
you. I'm
older
not
than
that
you.
fucking old. I'm 23.
All right. Yeah, but you just turned 23.
And you just turned 20.
Oh man, I'm old now, aren't I? Fuck.
Yeah, fucking dumbass. Stupid motherfucker.
I don't like that, man. I'm gonna be. That's half my life.
I think I turned my commenting off on my shit, bro, because it's like 8 people watching, but I don't got any comments.
That's because they're all fucking just dumb cunts that don't want to fucking say shit. You filthy fucking bastards. Might get some going, They might have some fans on there,
No, seriously, I think I turned the commenting off because I was live streaming the other day and no one was commenting, which is rare because people don't.
So I was wondering, I had like
shit.
5 in mine earlier, and no one was saying anything. So it's kind of, I might have the same thing. Or it's people just don't like commenting today in the afternoon.
Maybe they're just listening in their cars, like
Joking
listen
off.
to these guys, these fucking weirdos talking about GTA, fucking
Porn.
YouTube live stream, fucking faggots.
It's a podcast. We have a podcast. Which, you know what? I'm gonna work on some production value. Alright? That's what I'm gonna do.
Production value?
Production value.
What are you? I gotta hear this. Hold on.
For the podcast.
Hold on, let me switch the way I'm looking in this seat.
Now,
let me see
I've
if I
been
can
looking at some things, and I'm pretty sure I can get I don't know. I was gonna try and turn towards you as well. Hold up.
Fuck that. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them the set. No one's here, so.
Oh, we got a new set.
We got a new set. We painted the walls green. Got the Club Talk logo now. We're doing it. We got the assistant that we both take to this room and fuck occasionally.
Yeah, she's gonna sue us eventually and rape T. But
oh yeah, we fired T. So
we did fire T. Yeah. What happened is.
It wasn't our choice. It wasn't
Let's talk about why we fired T.
Let's talk about why we fired T.
Now, Toretto was a member of this podcast. Now, he's still the national president for Striker MC. Terrell. Now, we fired him from the podcast because
Striker MC, which has nothing to do with Club Talk.
Nothing to do with
Striker MC has nothing to do.
But in the other episode, some of the OG boys.
Striker MC has nothing to do with Club Talk.
Some of the OG fanboys of Creed, because everyone knows this is a Creed show. Everyone fucking might remember a little gremlin, little gremlin Nazi in the background, not saying anything. Now, what happened to T was, unfortunately, during a schedule one time, we had a guest on. This guest was a bodybuilder in GTA, the MC community, and he was very much addicted to steroids. Now, what happened with T is T was messing around. He was going to come out onto the episode dressed up like a woman. He had makeup on. It was going to be like a funny joke. So Toretto came out of the door. This roided up bodybuilder saw that, and because of all the hormones and the steroids in his bloodstream, he immediately popped a throbbing erection. And unfortunately, he raped T so bloody and so hard that T had to spend the next 2 months in hospital, where they had literally remove semen from his.
Now, this also explains why we haven't had the show in a while, because T was hospitalized. We didn't want to do the show without him. He was a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
He liked being on it. So we wanted him to, get his experience. So we waited till T got out of the hospital. But when he got out of the hospital, T wanted to try to sue us for the guy raping him.
Yep.
Which we couldn't be held responsible for. T tried to have a big lawsuit. He took us to court.
He lost.
Yeah, we fired him.
He lost the lawsuit.
Yeah, he lost.
I
mean,
of
we
course.
didn't rape him. So.
The judge said that he was.
I mean,
the judge said in the tape, because we were filming a Club Talk episode when it happened, we had to scrap the tape and give it to evidence. But the judge said in the tape actually that T was enjoying it, so they couldn't press charges.
What the? I swear to God, I'm saving that clip. That shit. Wow. Anyway, we about to. This shit's coming to an end.
10 minutes.
Sorry, we
10
just
minutes
goofed off for that last few minutes. But I'm gonna use the end of this time to explain what we're gonna be doing in these next few episodes. This episode was supposed to be one of them, but like we said at the beginning, the fuckhead didn't show up because he went to sleep late as fuck, and I'm pretty sure he's still asleep now because he's a bitch. We don't need sleep. We're gangsters, so we decided we were going to do it anyway.
I've never slept in my life.
Plans for the future. We're going to talk really, really in depth about the whole debate about 1% and true 1%.
Which we've done before, but we're going to do it
99 versus 1%. But now we're really going to get into it, get into the nitty gritty. Get a lot of different aspects of and views on it. We're gonna try to have Chupacabras, Banshees on. We're gonna talk about our views on it, talk about their views on it, talk about why they, the true 1% and stuff like that, and really get into it because there's a lot of debates going on about what 1% is, what people think it should be, what it started off as, and it really all seems to stem from people going and making their own little meetings and deciding, okay, this is what 1% should be because this is what we want it to be.
Which we'll talk about more on the episode.
Every single update. But, we'll talk about it more on the episode and really get into it and try to see
after those couple episodes,
what's the nitty-gritty.
We are going to be cutting down on the 1% talk a lot because we've been talking about it for a long time. We really covered. After we talked to these people, we probably covered about everything when it comes to 1%. But so we'll be focused on other issues.
Because it's like it's gonna be a good long few episodes. So this season's gonna be mostly that. The first few episodes, the later half, we'll kind of get into MC history and stuff like that, and kind of touch on those things. Just give people info and talk about shit. But
strong comeback episode.
We got a lot of 1%.
So it's been a strong comeback episode. We've had a couple, some nice, live viewers. That's been nice. Not many questions, but it's good because we've been
I really think I
requested
turned
a
my
lot.
commenting off.
We've been. I know Club Talk has been requested a lot. I know Data you've heard about it non-stop. I've had people in parties talking to me about it. So I'm pretty happy with the response that it gets. People seem to enjoy it anyway. I know it's not. It doesn't get. It's not.
I think even the people.
But it's alright.
Like, Club Talk is that Club Talk. We talk about clubs. We talk about the MC community. That's what we talk about. It's Club Talk. I think people have negative views on that and positive views on that, both sides. But as a whole, I think the show's doing very good. But we did have our little vacation. We back now. T's out of the hospital, but he ain't coming back anytime soon because he's a bitch and tried to sue us. So fuck him.
Yeah, we have. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm looking back on some of the episodes. We've averaged about 100 and 150 views per episode. So that's good for us anyway. I know that's like nothing to a lot of people, but to what we do. Things that we
it's good on something we didn't expect anyone to watch in the first place.
No, we kind of just started this to talk to each other about club stuff and wanted to film it and put it up there. But now we're actually turned it into a show, and I'm gonna be working on maybe doing the production value, getting that shit up because I want to turn this into maybe some more professional shit. I'll have some other stuff. Well, I'll let everyone know. Probably won't be for a little bit, but we're gonna do some behind the scenes stuff. On that.
Okay, just let me know. We'll figure it out.
No, So and we're gonna be replacing Day Day. No more Day Day on the show. It's just gonna be just me by myself in a room talking to.
We're gonna be replacing Day Day with Savage. So That's what's gonna happen.
It's just, and then I'm gonna kill Savage as well and put him in a hole. That's what's gonna happen.
And then we're gonna have 69. And then we're gonna have 69 in here.
And at the end of
69.
season 2, we're gonna show T's recovering asshole.
And then when T recovers, when his asshole finally recovers, we're gonna get rid of Creed because no one likes Creed. He's just a background character.
I think a lot of people have come to me and said that they love me. I'm actually their favorite host.
You know, they must be lying.
Well, yes.
Trolls.
The Queen isn't much of a liar. But,
who the fuck is the Queen? What the fuck are you on about?
The Queen. You don't know who the Queen is?
Who the fuck is the Queen? No, never mind. No, I don't want to know. Fuck it, I don't want to know.
The Queen of England.
All right, there you have it, guys. The Queen of England watches Club Talk. She's very entertained by our show. Also, Barack Obama personally wanted to thank me for being.
I like how you didn't say Trump. Fucking
Trump. What do you mean? What do you mean? We're talking about black people. What are you talking about?
The Queen isn't black. What are you talking about?
I'm talking. You're white. What are you talking about?
I went to the Queen. You couldn't go. You couldn't go to your president. So you went to.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm just saying what actually happened. Barack Obama actually hit me up and told me how great we're doing on the show.
Not the current president of the United States.
He saw the one episode where we talk about racism and he wanted to share his piece. But I don't know nothing about it. Donald Trump ain't hit me up about nothing.
Oh right, yeah.
The commander in chief, he ain't hit me up.
Don't want that kind of viewership.
Nah, man, fuck it. Donald Trump, the commander in chief, Donald Trump, hit me up the other day on my YouTube channel. He left a comment. You can go look right now on one of my videos. Yeah. He was like, "This is the most disgusting and stupidest shit I've ever seen in my motherfucking life." And I was like, "Whoa, dude, whoa." I was like, "What? Wow." And then he was like, "No, I'm just joking. You the coolest." I was like, "All right, Trump."
That's my boy DT right there, man.
That was like Trump Pence.
I call him DT.
Call him DT.
Don't be confused with double penetrating Toretto for T. A lot of homosexual guys.
I thought that was DP, not DT. That's DP.
Well, they actually, because Toretto was involved in it so much, they actually changed it to DT.
Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah. They changed it because of T's name. Got it. Yeah. Got it. Double. Yeah.
Sure, he's not. He seemed to. The judge said that he seemed to enjoy it, but
I mean, look, man. I don't know why they came to the verdict that they did. I'm just glad they did.
Yeah.
I can't believe
if he wanted to sue us the show, he would have bankrupted us.
Another guy, like first of all, he came in here wearing that little short ass skirt. Like I
was almost gonna rape myself.
and then this big guy goes and takes advantage of him. Not that I'm happy about it.
What was he expecting?
He wanted it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to happen. I wasn't happy about it. I tried to stop him, but hey, he's on steroids.
But then again, when he was thrusting on T,
I wasn't trying to get ass fucked too.
Yeah,
so.
when he was thrusting on T, he tried to stop him, and he looked back and gave you those eyes. You were just like, all right, yeah.
He was like, ooh, 2 for 1. I was like, nah, I'm cool. This ain't KFC. You ain't get. No, bro.
I would just sit down over here.
I had to sit back and watch in terror. And at first, he looked like he was crying. Like he legit looked like he was ashamed. But I think
then I saw
another way into it, he started to enjoy it. He started smiling and blushing, and his makeup started to dry, and it was.
And then some other things.
It was like watching Young Love. I would have left. I didn't enjoy watching it. I mean, I'm not gay, so I don't enjoy watching gay sex. But I tried to leave. But they were like right in front of the exit. They were like right there.
I was not
that desk.
Finna go near him.
The assistant, our old assistant, he was a male. He jumped out the window, so he's dead. But we got a new assistant.
Surprisingly, the old assistant was a male. Also, fuck T.
But there was no rape whatsoever there. That's not even.
No, T said he was drunk.
We caught them. We caught them in the restroom taking turns on each other. That was pretty interesting. We almost fired T then, but we have nothing against gay people, so we didn't fire him.
Yeah, I mean, we just stretched out the last like 15 minutes of this episode by talking about T getting raped, just to make it to an hour.
That's what I was trying to do. I don't know what you were trying to do, but I
yeah,
was definitely trying to stretch it out.
Well, I was definitely.
I don't
got that time. I mean, we need to reach an hour each time. You know, that's the headquarters up top.
But yeah, next time we'll have we may have Chupacabras and Banshees on since he didn't want to show up today.
Yeah,
we might have.
Maybe.
I might just do both of them together.
Maybe we'll talk about it.
Chupacabras, it's not like we're really talking about their clubs in general.
You might have missed your fucking shot, Chupacabras. That's the end of episode 11. Catch everyone, you know, on the next fucking episode, which will probably be whenever, maybe next Friday. If not, stop asking for it. It's gonna be here.
Yeah, well, it'll get here when it get here. Don't be asking about it.
Don't be a bitch.
You on goddamn nerves.
All right,
we out.
That's it.
Later.